What's up? You're listening to Flash Rock Radio. My name is Tony Rocky Horror in studio with the fellas of Madison Paige. Say what's up, guys?
What's up, baby?
How's it going?
How's, yeah, so we got ZZ in the house.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, kid? How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah? For real?
Drunk as fuck, but I'm doing good.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. So, how are you guys doing tonight?
Doing awesome. Doing awesome. We're excited to be here. This is a real treat for us. And when we did the webcast a couple weeks ago, it was something that we had a blast doing, and these guys treated us so well. We figured we'd come back, sort of reciprocate. They treat us like family. We want to treat them like family, and family takes care of their own. So we're happy to come down and check it out.
Oh, good.
And you know what? That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. So, when was the last time you guys did a gig at the Strip, man? You guys did it? You guys did the Strip yet?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we've done a couple. We opened up for Metal School. Well, I'm sorry, they were Metal School. Now they're Steel Panther or something like that.
That's right.
But we opened up for them back on February 11th. That was a great show. Had about 200 people come out. And the best part was, after we were done, everybody left. And the Key Club realized that we are definitely a force to be reckoned with, so we're in negotiations with them to possibly come back again. And then we also played at the Whiskey a week ago.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Good crowd, good turnout. Really no complaints at all. We have great fans who we absolutely adore and love because we realize the importance of the fans. Without them, this band's not, any band for that matter, won't exist without the fan base. So
Fucking A.
We definitely appreciate our fans and everything they do for us.
You guys have a great sound, man. You were telling me earlier that what's the name of the sound you guys gave me? That it was just so perfect. The name of the sound.
Oh, like Arena Rock?
There you go.
Right.
Arena Rock.
And that is most certainly the word, man. It's funny to me because I can never describe people's music. I'm in a band myself, and people often ask me, "So what kind of music do you play?"
Right.
And I hate having to go through the whole experimental rock.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I always say, you know what, punk and ska, and then that's it. And you guys have a perfect analogy for arena rock, and it's the kind of music that you can visualize people chanting to. You know what I mean? Like the old school rock of the '80s, the hair bands that are bringing it back. So.
Well, we all, the guys in the band, everybody has very diverse musical taste, but I think that we all grew up with posters of everybody from Van Halen to Kiss to Poison to Journey and Queen and all points in between. Those were the people that we grew up wanting to be like, and you can't escape your influences. We wear them proudly on our sleeves, and but by the same token, we also love current bands, My Chemical Romance, For My Valentine. Foo Fighters. There's a lot of good stuff coming out these days. And so we try to combine a little bit of the old school, a little bit of the new school, and somehow come up with something somewhat fresh, between the dots. So
Very cool. Very cool, guys. So, who specifically? So you're the drummer in the band.
Yes, I am.
Who specifically inspires you? A lot of guys always. It's like a passage of life, really. You start playing the drums and you start tracing it back to the greatest or whatever, or who's the greatest now at the time. And if you're in like the fast kind of music, people are usually into Travis Barker.
Right.
But then you start tracing back the roots, and usually the majority of the time people end up at John Bonham. Are you a Led Zeppelin dude? And
I respect Led Zeppelin a ton. I can't say that I own anything by them, but I know that all the bands that influenced me, all the bands that I worshipped when I was growing up, wouldn't have existed if it weren't for Led Zeppelin. So, and especially John Bonham. As a drummer, it's he took things and just completely, turned what everybody had previously known on its head. And so I respect that immensely. As far as my particular influences, I'm a big fan of guys like Tommy Lee from Motley.
Oh yeah, come on.
Eric knows all the stick tricks I do. All the,
the stick tricks that usually end up having a stick flying at me at some point.
Only at rehearsal, though.
Thanks.
And so, the stick tricks, the throwing them up, the hopefully catching them, all that kind of stuff. That's all from guys like Tommy Lee, and as well as Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater is a big influence of mine.
Dream Theater, man.
Dude,
there you go, man.
He's unbelievable.
No shit. I gotta say. Earlier, you and I were having a heated discussion, not so much heated, but an interesting discussion anyway about
my biggest influence, Cliff Burton
of Metallica.
May he rest in peace.
Nice. God rest his soul.
He was a pioneer in the four-string instrument of destruction. That guy could play bass like no one could back in the day. He's definitely my biggest influence. Other influences include Well, again, going back to Dream Theater, John Young, Lemmy Kilmister from Motorhead, and Gene Simmons from Kiss.
So, Richard, what is your overall influence? We
As-
heard a little bit from Eric, so we want to hear from you.
So as far as like your band influence as a whole and in general,
I would say if you're a fan of Bon Jovi, if you're a fan of Nickelback, if you're a fan of Foo Fighters, if you're a fan of Journey, any of those bands. I mean, anything with a big hook, anything that kicks a little ass, anything that makes you want to either break something or pour your heart out to a chick.
Toe tapping and memorable.
Right, exactly. I mean, we're all about the hooks, and we're so it's that. It's a little bit of the old, a little bit of the new.
That's what it's all about in this business. So talk us through this next song. It's called
What If I Said. That's a very pretty song that Richie again wrote. Did you
Right.
write a ball?
Apparently, not all of them. We actually we tend to split the writing pretty evenly, but it just so happens that the stuff on the MySpace page is some of the stuff that I wrote.
It's because you write the great songs, man. You do.
Well, thank you.
He's the human
Thank you.
hit factory.
Look at that.
All right.
But this song is it's my favorite song that I've ever written. This is a song that is the most personal thing I've ever written, and it's the kind of thing where I always heard about guys who would talk about songs that would write themselves, and I never really understood what that meant because, I kind of labor over songs. I labor over lyrics and melodies and trying to get everything just right. But this song, I literally banged this thing out in about 20 minutes, and it hasn't really changed much since then. So,
It's a tearjerker, so ladies, get your Kleenex ready.
All right. On that note, this is Madison Paige on Flash Rock. What If I Said? My name's Tony Rocky Horror. Flash Rock Radio.